You're at your computer trying to write an email or a message for work in English. It's slow. It's painful. The idea is in your head, but it's hard to get it out because English is not your first language. And when you're done, you have to check it, maybe change things, make sure it's clear, and then send it. It's exhausting. But what if you could just say it? When Genspark reached out to me to do a sponsored video, this video, for Speakly, I said, oh, what's this? Speakly, what is it? All right, let me try it out. Let me download it. So I downloaded it. It's very easy. In the setup process, you create a hotkey on your keyboard. You hold the hotkey down, and you just start talking. You say your email, you say your message, you say your idea, you get your thoughts out. And you might stumble, you might use incorrect grammar, you might go back and repeat yourself. It's all good. Because when you lift your finger from the keyboard, like magic, the text that's there is grammatically correct, clear, well formatted. If you want it to be an email, it's formatted like an email. If there are lists or should be lists, then there are lists. The punctuation is perfect. It's amazing. When I first tried it, I laughed out loud. I've never used anything like it. It is honestly incredible. So Speakly was built by the Genspark team. I've done another video about Genspark. It's an agentic AI productivity platform. They've hit $155 million in annual recurring revenue in just 10 months. So they're serious. And this product, Speakly, is a voice-to-text app that works across your computer. By the way, they also now have a mobile app, so you can use this on your phone as well. It's not just dictation. As you speak, it thinks. So what you get, the final result, is not just the text of an email that you have to fix. No, it's the email. If you spoke in a way that would suggest a list, there's a list. So that's pretty crazy. I've never used anything like it, but that's just one of the features. So let's check out Speakly by Genspark and see what it can do. Let's say I'm doing some brainstorming. Again, this could be anything. It could be an email that I'm writing. It could be a text message. It could be me explaining instructions to someone. It could be anything, right? Anything. I'm going to hold down the function key on my keyboard. You don't have to set your hotkey as the function key, but that's what I've set it to. And I want you to watch what happens here. Are you ready? So this is just a little brainstorming that I'm actually doing. So once this big project that I've been working on is finished up at the end of this month, I'm going to be working really seriously on updates to the 90-day program. And I think there are a couple of important key pillars that need to be there. Pillar number 1 is what the 90-day program unlocks. I need to bring in more courses that get unlocked at the end of the program. Pillar number 2 is AI. Right now, AI practice is happening. There's feedback with AI, but I think it could be more integrated and more rich, more seamless. Seamless? Yes. Yes, seamless. And then number 3 is coming up with new features that are useful that I haven't thought of yet. I need to spend serious time thinking about how to give the best possible experience to people taking the program. Now, as you could see there, I made a bunch of mistakes. I was fumbling, I was bumbling, I was repeating myself. It was pretty rough, right? But let's see. Now notice this. Look at this. Once this big project I've been working on this is perfect accuracy, but it goes beyond that. It understands what I'm trying to say. It's thinking about it. Bullet points, right? Numbered bullet points, formatted. Dictation just gives you this gigantic block. It took out the bumbling and the repetition. It knows, okay, he didn't mean to say that stuff. Let me fix it. So it's still my words. It's still what I want to say, but it's like an assistant that goes, I got you. I know what you meant, dummy. Let me put it down correctly for you, because that's exactly what I want. That is incredible. That is so cool. Just for fun, let's do a really short email just because I want to show you what this looks like. I'm going to hold the key down again. Okay, so now let's try a simple email. I'm going to add at the end an instruction about how I want it to be formatted. So let's see if this works. A very simple email. Here we go. Hey, Mushroom. I hope you're having a good evening, and I hope that it was easy to put Pymander to bed today. I know I'm coming in a little bit late, but I just needed to finish up a bit of recording. Can't wait to see you soon. Best, Luke. Now make sure the best Luke is a sign-off and on a separate line. And same for the hey mushroom at the beginning, or whatever I said. Look at that, a well-formatted email. So I think the important thing to realize here is you don't have to express your thoughts perfectly. You can just talk, and then it comes out right. And if you have specific things that you want to see, you can mention those things. You can customize, and that is really cool. That saves so much time. All right, now let's really put this dictation to the test. Could you write a book with this thing? So I'm going to read a short excerpt, and let's see how it looks in the end. One Tuesday afternoon, Tomoko and I were both in the break room during that dead stretch between lunch and the end of the day. She was stirring something into her coffee. I was pretending to read something on my phone. Can I ask you something honest? She said. Sure. She set the spoon down. Do you think people here take me seriously? That surprised me. She was one of the most competent people in the building. I'd seen directors specifically request her for projects. What do you mean? I asked. Like in meetings, I'll say something, an idea, a suggestion, and people nod, but then nothing happens. And then 2 weeks later, someone else says basically the same thing, and everyone acts like it's a revelation. That does happen, I said. I've seen it. Let's make sure the dialogue's in quotations, and let's change Tomoko to Dolores. All right, moment of truth. It changed to Dolores. So I said something at the beginning, and then at the end I made a note, a correction, and Speakly noticed that that was an instruction to it rather than part of the dialogue, made the change, and ensured that it followed the instruction to add quotations. Can I ask you something honest? She said. Sure. This is perfect. I mean, that's perfect formatting. So not just dictation, but also AI auto edits. And those auto edits make all the difference. You don't have to worry about being perfect. You don't have to worry about stuttering and having to start all over again or making a grammar mistake. All right, next test, auto translation. I just asked my wife to come in here. She's a native Chinese speaker. She speaks Mandarin natively. I'm going to ask her to speak and see how good the auto translation works. After I hold down this function key, I need you to just speak Chinese. I'm going to ask you a question, and all you have to do is answer in Chinese. You can give a complete answer. If you talk for 30 seconds would be perfect, or maybe a minute. It doesn't matter. But not a really short answer, because I'm trying to test the auto translation. You ready? Okay, and you want to get a little closer to the microphone. The question is, what does it take to improve your English? All right, let's see. Is this right? There are 3 important elements to improving your English: input, output, and consistency. Input. You need a large amount of input every day. Listen and read more English, for example, by watching TV shows. 2, output. Speak and write more. This could involve chatting with others. Consistency. Number 3. You must stick with it every day, even if you spend 20 to 30 minutes a day. In short, you need to listen, read, speak, and write more, and stay consistent every day. Is that accurate? All right. That's pretty cool. Hey, editing Luke here. Different haircut, different shirt. I realized as I was editing that I forgot to show something very cool. Speaking of translation, this can go in both directions. So I'm going to highlight this simple email that I wrote earlier and then hit the hotkey and ask for a different language. So let's try that. Translate this to Chinese. Translate this to Italian. Translate this to an obscure language. Vulcan. Klingon. No way. I don't know if that's correct, but hey, that looks pretty cool. All right, now let's try one more time. Translate this to English. So you can translate from other languages, over 100, I think, spoken, written, whatever, into English, or from English to pretty much any language. That is very cool. But there's another cool thing you can do when you have text highlighted. Maybe you want it to be more casual, more formal. Maybe you want it to have a different tone, a different structure, whatever. Make this very formal. Dear Mushroom, I trust you're having an enjoyable evening. My apologies for the late hour of this communication. I was required to conclude several recording sessions. I would never in a million years talk to my wife like that. I might talk to her in a very casual way. Now make it extremely casual with lots of slang. Yo, Mushroom, hope you're having a chill night. My bad for hitting you up so late. Yeah, that's very good. Make it more neutral, but somewhat professional. My apologies for the late message. I needed to finish up some recordings. I look forward to catching up with you soon. Yeah, sounds like a work email. And finally, make it a poem. Forgive the hour the moon is high, as recording sessions passed me by. My work is done, the day is through. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Best regards, Luke. Wow, okay, pretty good. So all very cool, but we haven't even looked at one of the biggest features, agent mode. So instead of doing one key press, you do two, and then it opens up a bar, and you say a request. This request then goes to Genspark, the agent in Genspark, to do whatever you want to do. So let's say I'm working on learning different kinds of questions in English. I want to learn all of the different question types, and I want, let's say, a PDF or a PowerPoint presentation on this, or a podcast. Let's try. So it's going to pop up on the bottom of the screen. It looks a little bit different. Here we go. I want to create a PowerPoint presentation or slides teaching the different question types in natural English. And I also want to create a podcast, if that's possible, with a teacher teaching the different question types with examples to a student. So this then opens Genspark in your browser. This is the agentic productivity tool that can do all kinds of stuff. It can build presentations. It can do coding. It can make podcasts, create websites, check your work, all kinds of stuff. It can do almost everything. I've done a review on it before. You can check out that video if you like on my channel. Super agents, slides, AI sheets, AI designer, AI developer, AI docs, photo genius, clip genius, AI podcast, AI videos, AI images, AI chat, AI audio, AI music, deep research, download for me, call for me, fact check, AI inbox, AI meeting notes, translation. So yeah, all kinds of stuff that you can do. So basically what you're doing is with two hotkey taps, you bring that up, you then speak your request like you're speaking to an AI agent who then goes off and does that within Genspark. And it's all integrated because Speakly is built by Genspark. We'll give it a little while to do its thing and then check back. All right, our slides. English question types guide. Throughout this presentation, sentence components are color-coded to help you visualize patterns instantly. Purple is auxiliary verbs, negative, choice, option, so a branch, object, subject, WH, question word. Questions start with who, what, where, when, why, and how, which, yeah, we have to kind of group those together. How many? How many books do you have? How often? How often do you exercise? When? When does it start? And then the standard pattern is WH plus auxiliary verb plus subject plus verb. That's correct. Good. Okay, and then tag questions, move myself out of the way here. Positive statement, you are ready. And then negative tag, aren't you? Negative statement, she can't drive. Positive tag, can she? I like that way of putting it. If I were going to do a revision, which is common when you use an agent, I would just make sure that this element is inside the lines, but that's a very minor cosmetic thing. I really like how this is laid out. Very cool. New tasks incoming. Agents start working. 5 to 15 minutes. Gives you a general timeline. Yeah, I like that. Oh, all right, it's done. We got to cover what, when, where, how. Let's listen.
Hello, Jamie, and welcome to everyone listening. Today we're going on a question quest to explore all the different ways we ask things in English.
Ooh,
Are you ready?
I am. And you just used the first type, didn't you? A yes-no question.
You're one step ahead. Exactly. Yes/no questions are our foundation.
Okay.
They are simple questions that expect a yes or no answer.
Right.
They usually start with an auxiliary verb like be, do, or can. For example, do you have a pet?
Yes, I do. A dog. So if I want to ask my friend if she has seen the new Marvel movie, I'd say, have you seen the new movie?
Perfect.
Genuinely good. Genuinely cool. All right, so all of this together, speech to text, that's not just dictation, that's thinking as you speak, auto-correcting, auto-editing as you speak, formatting, translation, re-editing text on the fly, being able to send perfectly formatted, correct emails with your mouth that you don't have to even double check, that are in your voice, that use your words, translation, and a powerful AI agent that works seamlessly with Speakly so that you can literally just speak your intentions and create almost anything. I think at the end of the day, a lot of English learners consume a lot, but don't create or produce as much as they could in English because of the barrier of the pain of writing things, the pain of saying what I mean, the struggle, the frustration of getting my thoughts out in English. Well, if you just start talking and get pretty close, Speakly can figure out what you mean and help you say it clearly. When you want to be able to express more, don't type, just Speakly. Try it out for yourself. Sign up for 7 days free, unlimited access. Invite a friend and you both get 30 days of unlimited transcription. It's in the link in the description. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.